YouTube. All right, so before I get super into it, I just wanted to let everyone know that right now AetherGazer 2.3 just stepped it up a notch. I know that a lot of people do not like gacha skins. Basically, a gacha skin is where you get a skin by rolling in some sort of gacha, and sometimes it can cost from anywhere from like $30 to $100. But Yongshi just kind of went to a whole nother level, and in a very good way, in my opinion, with this gacha skin. They went an exponentially higher level with this skin, and they went to just they reached far beyond. Let's just say that we've got these brand new characters that have come with 2.0. A lot of them have come with really nice summer skins, and one of those characters are going to be Gang Chen, who has an absolutely stunning summer skin. But also 2.3 just dropped with a lot of changes, Scotty buffs, Leviathan buffs for you fans out there, as well as probably the biggest change that people are talking about, which is the gacha skin. Now, it seems that people are having doubts about the gacha skin, as well as the fact that there is a loading screen gacha as well. Now, just to give you some perspective on this, it only costs a total of 12k of your free-to-play shifted stars. That means that, yes, you can literally obtain this with your free-to-play currency, or you can use your paid currency. But I'm going to tell you how cracked it is regardless, because you can definitely earn it all as a free-to-play, or if you want to swipe, you actually don't have to break your bank. And I will explain it right now. If you don't want to listen to the explanation, I do have a Google Doc that has the entire breakdown of the 2.3 gacha. I will link it down below in the description so you guys can keep up with that and check that out. But essentially, 12k total shifted stars for everything. So if you wanted to get everything that was included in the gacha banner, as well as everything that was included, in the gacha skin banner, as well as everything that was included in the loading screen banner, it will literally only cost you 12k shifted stars. Now let me go ahead and just kind of quickly open up like the document to kind of break down all of the items that are inside the gacha. We have in the Skin Gacha, okay, we have a 10 pull, an avatar frame, we have 10 functor pulls, we have 10 transcendence cubes, we have 40 tier 3 sigil enchants, and we have 96 of the ultimate limit break material. Now, they have their own probability. You can check again. You can check the document that I created. There is a probability rate. We got really lucky and went to 60 and got our skin. We didn't have to go to 80. But the good thing is, like I said, it's actually not expensive as far as free-to-play goes. Then we have another gacha, which is for the loading scene. Now, everyone's probably going to be like, what the hell? Loading scene gacha? Like, you mean a gacha for a background on your screen? What kind of ridiculousness is this? But I thought similar as well, and now I'm floored by what they've done. And in that loading scene gacha, we have the loading scene called Twilight Pearl. We have extra materials for high level sigil enchantments. This is something that comes later. Sorry, not sigil enchantments, but skill upgrades through the new system. We have 5 more precise scans, and we have 20 reconstructs. Now, there is a drop rate table for that as well. And this only is 40 pulls. So you got 40 pulls here. You got 80 pulls here for a total of 12k shifted stars. All right, I actually went to pity for this one, but again, 40 pulls was not that bad. And there's a massive kicker. Okay, the massive kicker is that you have the ability essentially to get a discount if you decide to spend money. You can see here the shifted flowers are going to get discounts throughout, where the shifted stars are going to cost throughout. Now, one pull on the gacha skin or the Gacha loading scene is going to cost you only 120 shifted stars. So it doesn't even cost you an entire pull, which is 200 shifted stars. Now, shifted flowers are going to get a discount. They're going to increase every time you pull, okay? But you're discounted the entire way up until the very last pull, which is super neat. So you actually save a lot. So I haven't actually topped up very much on this account since I've been playing. I've been getting mostly the battle pass, and I've been getting some skins. And so this was the first time I bought the $49 top up. So thank you everybody who was there for the subathon and helped me out to where I can feel comfortable doing this for you guys. I truly appreciate it. So I actually got double of the shifted flowers, but regardless of that, I started with 6,500 and I've literally obtaining the entire, I've done 2,400 shifted stars in here, and then the rest were all of the shifted flowers for both the banners, okay? And because of those discounts, I haven't even used, or I've used only 2.1k of the shifted flowers, which is insane because of that discount. Now I can definitely use this for something else in the future, which is really awesome. So even though, you know, we sometimes have to spend money on these events, they are very generous regardless, because they're allowing you to obtain it all free to play, and they're allowing you to spend money but also save money in the process, which is really, really neat. So we've already obtained them. Okay, now we're going to show you just how amazing this loading scene is. All right, so first we're going to go with the skin. Let's preview the skin. Here's Gang Chen's amazing summer skin. It's almost like lingerie. I don't even know what to call this. It's like lingerie bikini. It's elegant. It's extremely attractive. Okay, and it is just it's absolutely stunning. If we go to the menu, you can see we get loading screen interactions. This is where it gets really fun. You've got skill and ultimate design changes. You've got design changes for the, let's see, I got a loose translation for this. These are design changes for the main interface. Okay, so the interaction for the interface, whereas this is loading screen. You've got new voicing lines, and you've got a key change as well. So let's go ahead and change the loading scene. Now, before this update, we've never been able to really change the loading scene. CN gets an update later on where you can do either you can see the day and night cycle on the background. So you can obviously see, like, this is late at night right now over in CN. But now you can hit this button here in the settings menu. You can choose this next loading scene, and you can see it has music, has a background interaction, has a couple of different features as well. So we'll go ahead and activate the new one. All right, and now you're like, okay, cool, but like, it's no different than most other loading scenes. And you're like, it's just a new background with some audio. Oh, but it's so much more than that. As you can see, it's a 3D scene for one. And here's how the interaction works. When you long press and hold, right, you can then, if it allows me to, you can then start moving the scene. Let me get this to work on the emulator. 1 second. Yes. Okay, so now you hit the info button. Okay, and now you can see I can turn this at almost any angle I want to kind of get more of a view of the scene. All right, but if you swipe left or right, you can change your entire experience. And she walks through this scene, so it's obviously a full 3D scene. So now we can have our wonderful mommy Gang Chen sitting in the chair, just overlooking the water. Okay, we can actually change the angle. All right. Or we can go back. We can stand here. Or we can have her go ahead and stand at the bar, up and close and personal, spending our personal time with Gang Chen. I mean, this is incredible. The sound effects are really awesome. Okay, the interaction is super cool. The fact that you can essentially customize your experience by having her in different areas of this scene, and you can get a really good feel for how much depth they put into the scene. It's not just a normal background there. It's a fully 3D, and she walks through the entire thing, which is just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, absolutely stunning. And I think you long press to get out of that interaction. It's a little difficult when, yeah. So I long pressed and now I'm no longer able to really like do too much interaction. I'm sorry that I keep pressing on her chest. That's not what I meant. But anyway, regardless, this is the new awesome loot scene, and this is her awesome new skin, and it's a fantastic experience. And you know, before we keep throwing negative responses to this whole gacha skin, gacha loading scene experience, we need to realize like how much effort they actually put into customizing this, which is something I've always desired, especially because a lot of other gacha games have some sort of different backgrounds that you can either interact with, or just in general different backgrounds to customize your loading screen experience. But this is next level from Yongshi, and I truly am amazed by it, and I would definitely not mind these in the future. Probably not releasing very quickly, so that I definitely have enough time as a free-to-play to save, right? But this is something that's good for both free-to-play and the spenders. Even low spenders, they're able to obtain these. So enjoy the 2.3 update out there, guys. But for everyone who's in global, rejoice. We got some awesome stuff coming. We can prepare for it with plenty of time. Okay, so there is no way you could say you don't have enough for this when this comes out, when you know what's coming in probably a year's time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. As always, I stream on twitch.tv/adRocZ every day. Check us out there. We have fun with global 2.3 updates, documents, guides, etc, etc, etc. Have a good day. And don't forget to like and subscribe.